Step number 4. People do not approach you because of the vibe you send out. Now, this I think may apply a lot to women because men usually approach you, but the men can send out a vibe as well. But it's usually the women that are being accused of this by the men. Now, do you know what vibe you send out when you walk into a room? Picture this. Has anybody said to you that when you walk into a room, you light the room up? Or when you walk into a room, you feel, people notice you, you stand out. Some people do that and some people don't. And that's the vibe and the energy that they're sending out. It's usually the people that are really positive, really bubbly, really happy within themselves, really been taking part in personal development, and they feel confident and send out this aura when they walk into a room. Now, the way you're going to know whether the impression you send out, you're not going to know because you're going to be biased and you're not going to be able to relate to understand what your message you're sending out. Because, what are you going to do? Bring a mirror with you when you walk into a room? What you do is you ask a friend to share their first impressions with you and tell them to be honest with you. Ask friends and families to be honest and describe the type of vibe energy you send out when you enter the room. But let's go back to the friend. This friend that you're going to ask the friend to share their first impressions. Ask them the first time they met you, what did they think of you? And if they have other friends as well, ask them to ask those friends what your first impressions are. Now remember, when you're asking your friends and family to be honest and describe the type of vibe and energy you send out when you enter the room. Now you're going to have to take this honestly, try not to take this personally, but remember, you're developing yourself. This is a coaching program and we're trying to find out, are you approachable? Do you smile a lot? Can people approach you? Maybe you don't even realize that you don't smile a lot. And if you're worried about any of these, the one thing you could do when you walk into a room is have a smile on your face. Even practice smiling now. How does that make you feel? It can only make you feel better by smiling. And keep doing this when you're going out and you're socializing and you walk along the street, and you'll be surprised what vibe you send out. Men, on the other hand, if you're really sending out a negative vibe, that really stands out like a sore thumb. If you walk into a room and you could have this arrogance about you, which women do not like. So you can do the same thing and ask that as well. Keep smiling, hold your head up high and walk with confidence. And ladies, get that sexy bounce walking and you're walking along as well, because men love that. You have no idea how that attracts men to come and approach you or talk to you, especially if you're smiling at the same time.